For Exastar, NSX has been strategic in a number of different ways. Primarily, it allows us to have a lot of control, a zero trust model at the network layer. Network virtualization for us is kind of the holy grail in terms of having a portable workload that we can move from one data center to another and do it in a secure model. And that has been something that we have not been able to do until we have come across NSX.
Previously, we didn't have a lot of security within our data center. It just couldn't exist without compromising our overall design. But with the Palo Alto Networks, the VMware solution, NSX, we now know that we can containerize our security within our data center, secure the insides of our data center to make it so things are secured in the right way. Not only that, we're saving a considerable amount of money.
One of the challenges that we're trying to face here at the university is becoming a broker of IT. Prior to NSX, the one gap that we had was the network services. What that means is that just because we could deliver a virtual machine, we couldn't deliver a complete and total service.
So my advice in getting NSX deployed in your environment is to start from the bottom up. To start with your regular network administrators, your regular sysadmins. It doesn't have to come from management. Once you start to see the visibility that you get, you'll never miss the command line.
The benefits of server virtualization have been huge for us. I think if we look 10 years from now and we look backwards, network virtualization will be seen as just an ordinary way of doing business and something that is readily adopted.
Now with VMware NSX, it allows us to accelerate that deployment because there's no longer a requirement to do a lot of physical configuration. We template a very complex tenant environment and then we can scale that again and again and again.
So today when customers come to us and they want a custom solution that integrates deeply into their network, instead of having to buy physical equipment and integrated that into our environment, today we rolled that out with a templated approach from VMware NSX, driving down the total cost of ownership for our end customers, providing greater flexibility to them, providing greater security to them, and ultimately differentiating ourselves in the market so that we can win more business.
VMware NSX and F5's advanced load balancing allowed us to provide a highly available and resilient solution to the front end of our network so that when our customers connect to us, we can ensure that there's zero downtime in the event that there's a disaster.
Today we do that across 2 data centres within Australia. Within the coming months we will have that available across data centres in New Zealand as well, providing an active solution across both countries.
When we originally thought about using NSX, it was primarily targeted at data center virtualization. What we came to realize is that its flexibility, scalability, and ease of use has allowed us to apply to different use cases that have come up over the past year. Things that really have taken off have been things like the POC we're doing with Horizon DAS to provide a scalable multi-tenant desktop solution, as well as academic research by providing a private cloud for academic researchers to do their work in a scalable and secure fashion.
NSX has been game-changing because it has a demonstrable reduction in level of effort. So when we're reducing our time to deployment by 80%, that leads to savings that we can deploy folks on other projects.
So policies now are defined by our security team. They're able to say, this is how we want this system to be secured in a very rough sense. And then my engineers are able to create that policy and we're able to apply that with a click of a button. That application of that security policy can be applied by my team. It can be applied by our cloud administrators. We're even looking long-term to have that applied by our developers in a self-service type fashion. We're now able to add security and know that our security people are going to be happy, our cloud administrators are going to be happy, and the developers also are going to have a system they can work with but not compromise the company.
By leveraging the entire VMware suite of vRealize automation, VMware vSphere, and NSX network virtualization, we can now deliver scalable, logical, secure networks to all our tenants, whether it be other IT organizations or academic researchers.